Let's first acknowledge the tremendously positive situation that Israel is in. And I'm not naive, okay? I wake up and I smell the hummus every day, and I recognize the fact that there are many challenges that remain in Israel and around Israel. My perspective is, of course, influenced a lot by my previous military service, so I look at things from many times through a military lens. But when I look at our situation, I am extremely proud of what we've accomplished so far, previous generations and this generation. And I think that we are very fortunate. I think that what we have today in Israel is a very strong country that has a solid economic foundation, where there's a strong and vibrant civilian population and civil society. Yes, with political differences and diverse, but with the capacity to rally around the national cause, fight effectively, with the willingness to endure hardship, and with the brilliance and stamina to overcome our enemies. And if you look at Israel today, and if you look at Israel through the lens of economic Israel today, as defined by the Economist, which isn't usually very Israel friendly in how it reflects on the country, the Economist ranks Israel as the third fastest growing economy in the last years. And that's quite an astonishing achievement. And I think it's a testament to how strong Israel really is, despite everything happening. And I am very, very optimistic about the future, because I try to remain in touch with young people and listen to what young people say and feel and do. And when I interact with young people, they are very hopeful. They're not naive, and they're not singing, peace and love and kumbaya, and they're not thinking about going to Woodstock. They understand that we're still in the woods, not out of the woods yet by any stretch of the imagination. But what they say is, fine, we'll fight. This is our country. This is our ancestral homeland. This is where we belong. And we and previous generations have worked so hard to make this country flourish, to make the land flourish, and to create a vibrant democracy in this area of the world which isn't blessed with a lot of democracies at all. And Israel is a great example of a indigenous population expelled that was able to return home and rebuild its nation. So what I think Israel should be doing is to continue to work hard, outthink, outwork, and outfight our enemies. That's the basic necessity. What we need to do is to listen to our enemies. We failed to do that before October 7. We have to listen to our enemies and listen to what they really say. And when they say that they want to destroy the state of Israel and kill all the Jews, take them at their word and understand that this is really what they're trying to do, and take action in order to prevent them from having the capacity to do so. Make sure that people who say these things and have these thoughts do not have the tools to enact what they wish would happen against Israel. And that goes everywhere. That goes relevant to Iran, to Hezbollah, to Hamas, to Syria. Wherever there is an enemy that has that kind of intentions towards Israel, Israel needs to take preemptive action, like in the good old days of 67 and before, where we didn't wait for things to happen and we took preemptive action because it was militarily necessary for us to do so. And I think that that kind of thought has changed, and we have, I think, corrected a lot of the malign thinking, naive, malign Western thinking that was very pervasive in Israel pre-October 7, and that needs to stay the course. Number 5, we need to continue to try to find a peaceful solution to the conflict with the Palestinians. I believe that it is our interest to, as soon as possible, create a political distinction and separation between Israel and Palestinians. I do not want them as equal citizens in Israel, and I do not want to govern them as an occupying military force. And I think it is within our interest to create that distinction. The sooner and the clearer we do it, the better for us. And I think that should be a natural goal. We should continue to aspire to expand the amazing Abraham Accords, to extend a hand an industrious hand of accomplishment and creativity and peace towards our neighbors, close and far away. And we should continue to leverage our amazing tech, agricultural, medical, cyber, and all of the other branches of Israeli economy in order to create alliances and improve our diplomatic situation. I think we have to invest much more in diplomacy and soft power. We have a lot of hard power, military, but we need more soft power. We need better diplomatic skills. We need more soft capabilities to deliver a message, to fight the battle of the narratives, to confront fake news and slanders against Israel. And I think we have to invest much more in that realm, and Israel hasn't done enough in that sense yet. And we have to continue to educate our people, our young, to be proud, Zionist, patriotic, to believe in our sense and the justification for us to live in our ancestral homeland, and again, to feel how fortunate we are to live in the land that our forefathers were killed trying to defend and were expelled from many generations ago. And now we're back, and it is in our lifetime that we can help make this place even better, greener, cleaner, safer, better, more prosperous, more advanced, more progressive in the true sense of it, more equal and egalitarian, and all of the things that already exist in Israel that we've already done. So my message is one of unity. I would like to thank, I'm sure there's lots of people who will watch this from outside of Israel, in the US, in Canada, Australia, Europe, many other places, and I would like to thank people. I know that there's been such an amazing outpouring of love and support from the Jewish diaspora towards Israel, and I think that what we really should also be doing is to strengthen those bonds and mend and fix bridges that I think were damaged over the years between the Jews who live in Israel and the Jews who live outside of Israel. And I've seen lots of positive things happen. So I would like to say thank you for the generosity, the thoughts, the prayers, the involvement, the care, and all of the amazing things that American, Canadian, Australian, South African, English, French, all of the Jews around the world have done. It's miraculous in itself. And my message is one of we will continue to fight, to prosper, and to nourish our homeland, and we are not going anywhere.